Okay, a little video on how to wire Gen 2 wiring harness. I mean Gen 1 to a Gen 2, or Gen 2 to a Gen 1. However you want to think about it. I got other pictures I'll post in a bit, but one of the harnesses, basically what you're doing, taking the high beam and low beam for one. Show you guys over here. Well, this one had HIDs on it, but basically what you're doing is taking low beam and high beam, which was that one, those two, and making them into one. Because Gen 1 light has high beam and low beam, right? Gen 2 light has high beam and low beam, but they're sealed. So they get run to this plug, which is what I'm doing here. On one of these, for one side, the colors match almost exact. My phone will focus. Here you got your green and black from the harness, green and black, and there's a red and black, orange. You got your orange and black. I mean, the colors match, so that one wired up easy. That one already was tested, all good. On the other one, they don't match. So, figured I'd make this little video to let y'all know which ones you have to wire. I just tested it. As you guys can see, there's a low beam, there's a low beam, high beam I already tested. So, you got your, from the headlight, you got your black and white going to your black and red. The one connected to it, orange and green. Sorry guys, new phone, I don't really know how to focus it. It takes forever to focus by itself. So you got your orange and green going to orange and green. Okay, so that one matches. The only one that doesn't match is that one on that side, which I don't remember which one's high and which one's low. I think that one's low, I forgot. Anyway, okay. On this one you got orange and white from the headlight going to orange and black to your harness. Then you got black and red from your headlight going to black and green from your harness. So those are completely different colors. Then you got these two. This one's a little harder because it has two sets of orange and black. Just one has white and one has green. I figured it was the two on the outer side of this plug. These are the two middle wires, so you don't need these. So you can just wrap them up, cut them down to the bottom, whatever you want to do. I think those are for the parking lights, if I'm not mistaken, but it could be. Those are the only ones you need to wire because a turn signal is the same and it reaches over there, so you don't have to mess with that. You just have to mess with the high beam and low beam. Turn signal is outside, which I don't understand why they put the high beam, low beam inside and left that one outside, but whatever. So that's how you wire them up. Then obviously if you want to do the conversion, you have to remove your header panel, which is take the bumper off, which was, you got two bolts out here. On the splash guard you got a bunch of little bolts, which I believe are 732s. These are, I think, 11. Don't quote me on that because I haven't done it in a while and I forgot. You got this one right underneath it. And you got this one that goes in here, basically through there, holding this piece. And you got the same on the other side. Once you remove the bolts that hold the bumper on the sides, which is those two. Like I said, there's a couple on the wheel well just for the splash guards. There's one down here for splash guards. Well, not one, but a bunch. Somebody might have some, as Lincoln Casey found out he didn't have any, so it was easier for him. And once you remove the bumper, which it just pops out, I don't believe it's clipped on that thing, just be careful. I think right here it has a little lip, but pop it out carefully. Once you remove those bolts, this one, these two, and the other ones, you remove your header panel, which this plastic thing is a header panel. The reason you have to switch this, well, I say have to because it's the right way to do it. Other people have cut it out and made a hole and then put the headlight in there. I don't recommend that. But if you don't want to go through the pain of doing all this, it's not much of a pain, it's just time consuming. You can do that if you want to. Reason you do that, excuse the mess. This is your Gen 2 panel. As you can see, it's dipped down, whereas the other one is flat, straight across. Reason it dips down is because, I don't know if you know or not, your Gen 2 headlight has a dip. Gen 1 headlight is flat on the bottom. Gen 2 headlight has that dip. Down here if you can see it. So that's why I won't sit it. Second part of making it fit is this thing right here. This plastic wire protector. You have to take that off, wrap the wires up, electrical tape or whatever you want to wrap them up and protect them, move them around, because those wires will hit right here. This bolt, you have to either move them on this side or move them on this side, however it's easier for you. But this bolt has to go right here, and those wires right here are going to hit, I think they hit somewhere around here, so you got to move it around. That casing will just bump up against this, and you won't be able to put the headlight in there, so you'll have to break that up and move the wires around. Other than that, that's it. I'm trying to take a picture of these wires. Like I said, the other ones match up. Colors are the same on one side. You can go to a junkyard if you can find two with the same colors. Awesome. I took these off of one car, and for some reason one is different than the other one. But you can use them both on both, interchange them on each side. I use both of them to test for this light, so. Alright then, have fun.